Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, but before I do the update, if you hear any noises, at the moment in London is very hot. I left the doors and windows open and no lighting, so that's why if you can hear some noises, unfortunately I can't do anything about it because at the moment it's about 30 degrees out there and in here is even hotter, so I'm already sweating like a pig. Sorry about that. And also please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. It's only a movement of a finger for you, but for me it means survival, means staying in this endeavor for longer and to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is mentioning and nobody else is talk about, because they don't get the limelight, they don't get the mention, they just get lost in the shuffle, and I try to bring them to your attention. Then you can decide what to do with that information yourself. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your likes, for your shares, for your comments, for your subscription, which is, by the way, is free. All these things will help me to stay afloat and survive in future. Thank you very much, and let's go. So today I have an update for you, and this is the House of Nusuk. House of Nusuk is another Middle Eastern brand from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for around 10 years or so, and I unboxed and reviewed a few of their fragrances before, and they are very impressive. For the price I paid, they are very impressive. There are two of them sister companies, which is, this one is Nusuk and the other one is Reefs. Both are very good in terms of value for money. So this one in particular is called Nusuk Gladius or Gladius, whatever you want to pronounce it. This is presentation wise is way over the top, but under £30, where do you get a presentation like this? Nowhere to be seen. So the Middle Eastern houses always do that. They give you everything plus the kitchen sink for the price, and in here is very obvious. How can they do it? I don't know, because these packaging must cost a lot of money, but it's good for us consumers because we're getting a very good value for money and also very elaborate presentation. So this presentation is very nice if you give as a gift. So if you give this one to anybody, they will be either super impressed or super annoyed. They'll be very impressed because the presentation is very nice. It's good looking, is almost royal, and all these things. They might get annoyed because there are lots of packaging in here, which is not good for the environment and all these things. So for me, I prefer simpler presentation, but in here we're getting what we're getting. So presentation wise is very nice. I don't need to tell you, look at the bottle, look at the box. It's a huge box and a massive bottle, which is very heavy, and everything about it is very good quality because the atomizer is good, the cap is heavy, the bottle is super heavy, so everything about it is very good. In terms of longevity, this one on my skin went over 6 hours, so it's not a huge performer as they claiming Extrait de Parfum. Unfortunately, it's not Extrait de Parfum because on the box it says 80% volume. That means around 15% of this perfume is oil. So they could have called it EDT or EDP maybe even, but not Extrait de Parfum. So for that, they are a little bit on the naughty side. They are a little bit on the misleading side. Saying that at the moment is very hot in London, so it's over 30 degrees each day, and that could be because it didn't perform that well, because in the cooler weather this one probably most likely is going to perform much better. So on my skin went easily over 6 hours. On t-shirt and materials went easily over 8 hours, and don't forget this is in a very high heat. In a cooler weather most likely is going to be performing better, and also when it sits in the bottle, hopefully this will macerate or maturate better, and it gets stronger in the future. But at the moment I tested it, and this is what I got out of it. In terms of projection, I had an arm length of projection for an hour or so, and after that it subsided quite quickly, but you always have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail behind you. I went with 10 sprays of it, and that was ample enough for me to smell it for that amount of time, between 6 to 8 hours. But if you want to go outside and people smell you from the other side of the road, you can go heavy on the trigger, maybe even up to 20 sprays of it, because the price is right, it doesn't break the bank, is reasonably priced, is accessible, it's under £30. You can do that easily. In terms of value for money, is very, very good, because it smells good, smells very friendly, smells very trendy, smells very up to date, smells very, very today's perfumery. Oh god, all sorts of noises are coming through now, so sorry about that. Every time I'm making a video, something is going on. Anyway, so value for money is very good for what I paid and what got under £30. Absolutely, yes, yes, yes. So this one is inspired by Azzaro Forever Wanted Elixir, and it's very, very close to it. I would say around 95% close to it. It's almost identical to it. You cannot distinguish it in the air, so it's very, very close. Is it as good quality as Azzaro? Maybe yes, maybe not. If it sits in there and macerates in the future, it becomes better, yes, because Forever Wanted by Azzaro Elixir at the moment is almost a beast mode. So this one probably, if it macerate, it becomes similar performing of that one as well. But at the moment, this is what I got in front of me. So who is it for? This is ageless. Anybody from 15 to 150 can wear it, no problem. It's actually very, very young, it's very trendy, it's very up to date, it's very today's perfumery, so it's very, very friendly in the same time. And in terms of gender, definitely bang in the middle, unisex. Anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem. It is targeted unisex, and it's correct. All perfumes and scents don't have gender. It's all marketing BS. Don't fall for it. If you like a perfume, wear it. If you don't like a perfume, don't wear it. As simple as that. And in terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, but because it's got some freshness to it, you can use it all year round. The only thing is a very, very high heat, it could be a little bit cloying because it's very, very sweet. And in terms of occasion, this is very opulent, so it's very good for going out, special occasion, close encounter, dating, special ceremonies like wedding and birthdays. Although the price again is right, you can use it anytime you want, anywhere you want. It's only a recommendation. So let's get to the perfume itself. This perfume, as I said, is inspired by Forever Wanted by Azzaro Elixir. That one is about £100 retail. This one is about under £30. So this is much better value, obviously. Is it a good replacement for it? Definitely. Is it a good alternative to it? Definitely. If you know that one and you like it, you most likely you like this. If you don't like that one for some reason, you won't like this, because this is very, very close to it. To some extent reminds me of Jean-Paul Gaultier as well, Le Male Elixir, but that one is a lesser one. So this is more, is closer to Azzaro Elixir Forever Wanted rather than Le Male Elixir by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So that one may be around 60-70% similarity, but that one is 95% similarity. So it opens up with a big citrus and also very sweet. So you need to like your sweet perfumes to enjoy it, because this is sweet, more sweet perfume. Very sweet, in the same time quite fresh in the beginning, but later on it subsides, the freshness is subsided and it becomes a little bit darker. Overall, it doesn't go too dark. It's a medium dark, not too dark. So I would classify it as semi-fresh to semi-dark, and also I classify this perfume as oriental not fruity, oriental spicy, oriental spicy and leathery. So it is leathery overall. It is quite noticeable, but the leather in here is not a rugged leather, it's not challenging, it's not funky any way or shape. It's very soft, it's very, very mellow leather in here, which is very consistent with every other latest releases from all sorts of design houses out there. This one, when you smell it, it will remind you of many perfumes which have been released for the last 2, 3, 4 years. It's very, very up to date and very similar to many perfumes out there. So for that, it makes it a easygoing, non-challenging, very friendly DNA in here, very universally liked. Unless you don't like sweet perfumes, then that is not for you. But if you like today's perfumery, if you like them modern, if you like them up to date, if you like them trendy, this is one of those out there. So in the beginning, it's got big citrus and also big fruitiness, and those fruities and citruses giving it a very, very uplifting feel, very happy, very bright. But later on, these things will subside, and then you'll face with big spicy aspect. The spiciness in here is cardamom, is cinnamon, is nutmeg. So combination of these three making it very, very spicy, but in the same time, it's none of those challenging spicy. It's very friendly spicy in the same time, although they are quite noticeably big. The suede, yeah, in the base we have a leather accord, but leather accord in here is very, very soft, and again is very universally like kind of leather, is none of those challenging ones, and is a combination of cedar sandalwood in here to give it that creamy base, plus very, very smooth, very rounded, and also very woody in the base. And the amber accord in here is a middle of the road amber, so it's not a super effervescent and transparent amber, is not a deep, dense, dark and sticky and gooey and spicy amber. None of those. So it sits in the middle. It's got some aspect of the both in here, but overall is very nice perfume. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The only thing is, because this kind of DNA is done many times before, it could be a little bit on the boring side for some people. Some people find it boring, repetitive, almost generic by this time, because this kind of DNA, as I said, done many times before in many houses for the last 4 or 5 years. So for that, it depends on you. Do you like it safe, trendy, up to date, very friendly, or do you like something unique and not, you know, similar to many perfumes out there? Then this is not for you, obviously. For me, it's good, but it's not great. For me, is is uplifting, is happy, is bright, is one of those dumb reach, so you just put it on and go and you don't think about it. It's good for these things, okay? So it's very relaxed, it's very happy, it's very bright, it's very sweet, it's spicy, it's leathery, it's woody, it's ambery. So all these things is done many times before. There is a tonka bean in the base, which they're not mentioning, and I'm smelling the tonka bean, which is quite creamy and also quite nutty in the same time. Little bit of powderiness and dustiness overall to it, but not too much. And also from time to time I get a hint of something like a tobacco, but it's not a tobacco. It's just gives it the impression of a little bit of tobacco in here, but it's not a tobacco perfume per se. But for the price, for what it is, for what it does, I recommend it for people who like this kind of perfumes. If you like your perfumes to be unique, you like them to be challenging or different or artistic, or something from the yesteryears, like a classical genre, this is not for you. If you like your classical genre, you're a person that really enjoys classical genre, and you can't stand today's perfumery, this is not for you at all. Okay guys, so that was the update for this fragrance from the house of Nusuk. I like it. I could easily wear it. Is it anything unique? No. Is it anything extraordinary? No. Is it something that people will fall over their heels over it? No. Very middle of the road, very safe, very friendly, done many times before, and you can find this kind of DNA in hundreds of perfumes out there these days. Okay guys, if you have it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. Amazing value for money, and they smell great. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, now you're talking. They are super artistic, very unique. You never find anything like my perfumes anywhere else, because I put my passion and knowledge and what I like in perfumes, which is unique, bold, huge, big, long lasting, very they're like time capsule. When you smell them, just immediately takes you different places, different times, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. They are true handmade perfumes for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes. Imagine, this one's got 15% pure perfume oil in it. Mine has got 60. So how big and bold and massive they are. I leave them in the link. Other reviews reviewed my perfumes as well. You can go and check them out if you're interested. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.